Helped Dad load the 4-valve head up again today. And we're back at Young & Son. Drop it off, get it machined.
Thank you.
Tearing into Anthony's Jeep with him this morning. Got some 24-pound, 12-hole Bosch injectors that we're going to be swapping into this thing. So, just a 4-liter Jeep. It's not too hard to get the fuel rail off. There's 4 hold-down bolts on the rail, and the rail pops off, but we need to get the crankcase ventilation tube off and the throttle linkage out of the way. Then once we get that flipped up, we can get the rail off, pop these injectors in real quick.
I don't know how hard this is going to be to get out of here.
Well, I can tell you exactly how hard it's going to be. Got a bolt.
Yeah.
Alright, now that you got all the bolts out.
There you go, they're coming out slowly.
Go ahead and pull on it more. I got the backs free to start to go. Don't elbow me in the face. Man, it's been a minute since those been out of there.
Well, yeah. Ain't nobody inclined to do that shit.
Alright, now that you got all the bolts out.
There you go, they're coming out slowly.
Go ahead and pull on it more. I got the backs free to start to go. Don't elbow me in the face. Man, it's been a minute since those been out of there.
Well, yeah. Ain't nobody inclined to do that shit. Okay, so
Alright, well,
Simon's Decker.
yeah. These new Bosches. Well, nice. Yeah, these new Bosches should make a pretty good difference on this thing. Not trying to make a lot more power, but he's noticed since the new wheels and tires went on, it probably needs a re-gear. It's about to get more lift on top of this, but if we can try to get a little more power between now and then, that's what we're going to try to do. These O-rings are greased too before we install them. But when you put these in, one easiest if you put them in like that with the clip facing down. Snap the retaining clip on like that, and then flip them over so the connector faces back the right way. Then you get the back too. Go ahead and prime it again. Prime it one more time and then try starting it. There, after we got all the air bled out. It's running pretty good. What else do you have on order right now? Cap rotor,
Upgraded coil,
8mm wires, and then platinum plugs.
and I'll have to get plugged in.
So, just working through doing some tune-up stuff and some upgrades while we're in here, trying to get a little more power out of the Jeep. Until you get bored and let me build a stroker for it. I want to build another 4.7 stroker for an XJ.
Do that, I'm gonna put it in 1J.
I've never got to 1J swap a Jeep, so I'm in. We can do that too.
That's fairly cheap.
I mean, it's not that expensive to go build a stroker one either. So this is Anthony's other project. It's a 94 Mustang GT. Intake, headers, catless, H-pipe. No mufflers, full exhaust out the back over the axle. Smog deleted, EGR deleted. Mild cam. He got this car in a trade pretty cheap because somebody put it in a ditch. So we're finishing getting the front suspension, everything back together on it, get a new fender on it, get it painted, and get it back out on the road. But a while back, he drove my Corvette, and about a week later had his truck up for trade and ended up with this. So it's been sitting for a little bit. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks we'll be starting to make some more progress on it. What's your wheel and tire and lift setup on this one?
3.5 road country with 31, 10, 5, 15 tires, wheels are 15 by 10 with 3 3/4 inch back spacing.
And then what were those adjustable arms we got on there?
4x4, got it for them. We're set at 0 to 8 inch. Pretty fast. Those are the lower budget ones. They have higher budget
So yeah.
ones that are made for like 1-ton axles and stuff.
Still set up to run on stock Dana 30 high pinion, but like you said, those are 0 to 8 inch adjustables. So 31 10.5s on a 10 inch wide rim with, you said 3 3/4 back spacing.
It's not crazy, but
3.5 inch lift for right now. It gets it though. I mean, it's pretty much the basic setup for any XJ. It's about a 3 inch lift on 31s. But 6 inch lift is in the near future on this one. And honestly, if I keep seeing a lifted Jeep sitting in the driveway, I'm really tempted to buy another one. I have a problem with buying broken Jeeps, fixing them, driving them, and then breaking them again. Well, we decided we're going to wash trucks today, so I got mine outside. It's an 04 crew cab long bed Ram, 4.7 with a 5-speed. It's got a built New Venture 3500 center force clutch, Core Racing short throw shifter, K&N cold air intake, Gibson short tube headers, full 3 inch exhaust, high flow cats, 2011 and up swapped intake manifold, Stinger injectors, E3 plugs. It's got Walboro fuel pump in the tank. What else has been under? F&B 70mm throttle body on the truck. Custom SCT tuning. Hellwig front and rear sway bar kits. KYB adjustable front and rear shocks. Daystar leveling kit on the front. Slotted and drilled rotors front and rear. EBC pads front and rear. Russell's braided stainless brake lines. What else has been done to it? Those are 20-inch SRT replicas on a 33-inch tire. Like I said, it's Core Racing short throw shifter. It's got a center force clutch. 9 1/4 rear end in the truck. It's got Yukon axles in it, track lock limited slip diff. Just clean 04 truck, rust free, 2-wheel drive. I've had this thing for just over 9 years, but it doesn't come out of the garage too often. I let it sit a lot. But it's kind of messy. I drove it down to Kentucky the other day, so it needs a good wash. Guess I'm doing a bit of a garage tour. Throw my bike in too. It's a 2011 Harley Davidson Sportster 883 iron. I've had this bike since it was new, so just over 8 years. I haven't done a whole lot to it. EBC front and rear brake kits. It's got Screaming Eagle plugs and plug wires, ported intake manifold, ported throttle body, Drag Specialties Kevlar clutch. The front and bag and the Solo swing arm bag are La Rosa Leatherworks. Flipped a set of mirrors on the bike. I've wrapped the pipes. Just a cheaper intake. I had a stage 1 intake in the stock box and I didn't care for it. The bike is tuned, and then I've debaffled the stock pipes. But I do have a set of Vance and Hines slip-ons on the way for this, so sometime in the next couple weeks here, this bike will be getting a new set of pipes on it.